Hello everyone, myself I am Dr. Parves Mohammed, working as Assistant Professor in CSC Department, Marri Laxman Institute of Technology and Management. So in today's session, we are going to discuss about decision-making statements in PPS, in problem solving using C language concepts. One of the important topic that is about decision-making statements. So usually what will be in a decision-making statement? See, previously we discussed about the operators. There are different types of operators. That operators are used to work with different types of operands. Now here in decision making statements, we are going to control the flow of the statements. In C language, we will declare different types of statements like printf, scanf statements. While you are declaring the statements, to control the flow of the statements, we apply specific conditions. In order to apply conditions, we use decision-making statements. So the decision-making statements are used to control the flow of statements. It is also called conditional statements. We can say that conditional statements which are used to apply conditions. So you can apply conditions, or you can control the flow of the statements, or you can say that in order to protect the statements with the help of conditions, we use control statements or we use conditional statements. Okay, so in C language, one of the major concept is conditional statements. That conditional statement is called as a decision making statement. As you see on the screen here, the conditional statements are classified into various categories. Basically, we have three categories of the statements: conditional statement, looping statements, and decision making branching statements. So condition statements are like if statement, if else statement, else if ladder, nested if. Whereas loop statements are different. They apply conditions with the help of loop, like while loop, do while loop, and for loop. And in case of decision making statement, like we can apply a switch case structure where number of cases are there, a switch expression is given. We'll apply different types of cases. Among the cases, any one case is going to be executed. Okay, so this way we will apply various types of conditions in the program. There are so many concepts to apply the conditions. Either you can follow a condition statements, or else you can follow a loop structure, or else you can follow a decision making structure like switch case structure, go to statement, and other conditional forms. Okay, so here on the screen you can see here in our today's session the condition statements that are classified as three categories. First one if structure, second one condition structure, and third one switch case structure. Okay, apart from this we have loop structures also. Like you can see condition statements, how like we have if and if else, same like that we have loop structures also. They called loop structures. The loop structures may be while loop, do while loop, for loop. So in this session, I have given you only condition statements. In future upcoming sessions, we are going to discuss about loop structures also. So here if else structure has classified as four types. First one simple if, second one if else structure, third one else if ladder, and the fourth one is nested if. Then we go for conditioning applying forms. Then we'll discuss about the switch case structure, how switch expressions can be declared. The if condition statements which are classified as four types. If condition statements which are used to apply different types of conditions. The four types are given like this. First one if, second one if else, third one else if ladder, and fourth one nested if. Now in first one if we'll apply, it is called simple if also. You can say that simple if. Either you can say simple if, or else you can say if else if statement. That's all. Not if else if statement. So if a statement is a statement where a single condition can be declared, and with that single condition statement we will declare a specific statement to execute. We will declare a specific statement to execute. For example, if you ask me how we will declare this means, for example, here I applied a condition
Okay, if this condition is success, the flow of control will goes to the statements, and this is called a true statement. The true statement is going to be executed. For example, consider as your given condition is failure. Your condition is not success. If the condition is not success, then it moves to the next condition or next statement. It will check whether next condition is there, next statement is there or not. So you can say that in a simple form, like one condition with one statement. We'll apply one condition, and based on one condition, we are going to execute only one statement. That is called simple if. One condition with one statement. Here I have given like this. It is the simplest decision making statement. It is used to declare certain block of statements, and it tells the user that how many conditions you are declaring. For example, I am declaring one condition. For that one condition, one statement is going to be executed. That is called simple if, or you can say if statement. If that condition is true, the statements are going to be executed. If the condition is failure, false, then next condition is going to be checked. Why? Because only one condition. For that one condition, we are going to execute only one statement. Okay, here I gave an example. The example is integer age is equal 20. If statement, if age greater than or equal to 18, eligible to vote. Only one condition I gave, and only one statement is going to be declared. Okay, one more example I will write here. As include studio.h void main. Here I am taking the data type as integer and variable as age. Okay, here I am writing as printf enter your age. Then here I am writing as a scanf %d comma and symbol age. Then I am declaring a condition as if age greater than or equal to 18. Okay, if age is greater than or equal to 18, whatever the age you are inputting in the output statement, if that age is greater than or equal to 18, here I am writing printf has right to vote. Printf has right to vote. One condition and one statement. For example, you want one more condition. Then here I am writing as if age less than 18. Here I am writing if age less than 18, printf has no right to vote. Here I am writing like this, has no right to vote. Ending with semicolon. So one condition and one statement that we can declare in simple if. Here one condition is there. If your age is greater than or equal to 18, for example 24 I gave, this 24 number is greater than or equal to 18, then the answer will be has right to vote. Has right to vote. For example, enter your age, I gave 14. 14 value is less than 18. So the next condition is going to check. The next condition is if age less than 18. So if age is less than is 18, the inputted value is less than 18, then the answer will be has no right to vote. There is no eligibility to write the vote. Okay, so this is one of the simple concept that is called simple if. Now if you understood simple if, then the second one will be if else statement. There in the if else statement you can apply one condition, and based on one condition we can execute two statements. The two statements, in that one statement will be condition becomes success, and another statement will be condition becomes failure. If the condition is true, the flow of control goes to the true block. If the condition is false, the flow of control goes to the false block. So true condition, false condition, true statement, false statement for the given one condition. Okay, so one condition is given. For that one condition, two statements are declared. From the two statements, one statement for condition becomes success and another statement for condition becomes failure. Clear? So you can see the syntax and example here in the upcoming slide. Next slide. Here it is their example. Integer main, integer age is equal to 10. If integer age greater than or equal to 18, eligible to vote, else not eligible to vote. If you enter the age as 18 above, then eligible to vote. If you enter the age is instead of 18 above, if you enter any another number, then not eligible for vote. So here the true statement, it is called true block, and here this is a false statement. This is called false block. You can consider like this, true block and false block. Clear? So in simple if, only one condition, one statement, whereas in if else statement, one condition and two statements. One statement for condition becomes success and another statement for condition becomes failure. Then third one, if else if ladder statement. The if else if ladder statement, there you can apply n number of conditions, and based on n number of conditions, n plus 1 group of statements can be executed. N plus 1 group of statements can be executed. We will apply n number of conditions, more number of conditions, and based on n conditions, n plus 1 statements. Number of n plus 1 means one extra statement is going to be executed based on n conditions. See the example. Here I gave as if I is equal to 0, integer I is equal to 20, we give if I is equal to 10, print not eligible, else if I is equal to 15, wait for 3 years, else if I is equal to 20, you can vote, else not a valid age. Okay, depends on the inputted value, it's going to be executed. This is one example. Another example I will write here. For example, if A greater than B, here I am writing printf A is biggest. Printf A is biggest. Then else if B greater than A, here I am writing printf B is biggest. Okay, then else printf both are equal. Both are equal. So what is this? See here, if A greater than B, if you enter two numbers, for example I entered two numbers, A value 8, B value 3, two numbers I have entered. If A greater than B, the answer will be A is biggest. If B greater than A I gave, then the answer will be B is biggest. For example, you have given 5, 5, A value 5, B value 5. Then else, if the above two conditions are not success, then the flow of control will go down and it will check the last statement. That last statement is going to be executed. The last statement is both are equal. Okay, that's the meaning about the if else ladder. Then fourth one, we'll discuss about nested if. In nested if, the condition in conditional statement is called a nested if statement. The condition in conditional statement, there are bulk group of statements. That group of statements are associated with more group of conditions. This is almost similar to else if ladder. Of course, it is similar to else if ladder, but block of conditions we can declare to execute the block of statements. All these conditions and statements are get together, they can be declared under one format. Here it is there. Here the example is there for decision making statement of else if ladder and nested if. So in the nested if, integer main, integer age is equal to 11 we gave here. Then if age greater than or equal to 18, then if age greater than or equal to 60, see three conditions are associated. Now what happened, the flow of control is going to consider all these three conditions and it is going to check one by one. Now for example, you entered age that is 60 above, then immediately to the next statement that is called eligible to vote, that statement is going to get. Now for example, you entered 18 above value less than 60 value. Even though it is 18 above and less than 60, then you are going to get the eligible to vote. Now for example, you have entered an age that is 11 is equal to 11. For example, in a situation you have entered 11, then the flow of control will go down and the flow of condition will go down and it will check the statement that is eligibility not there for vote, that is called not eligible for vote. Here it is there, not eligible for vote. This statement is going to be executed. If age greater than or equal to 13, it will say teenager. If age is less than 13, then it is say not a teenager. So I gave block of conditions. All these block of conditions are get together and they can declare under one program in a one format. So condition 1 is age greater than or equal to 18. That is one. Next, if age greater than or equal to 60, then if age greater than or equal to 13, three conditions I give. All these three conditions are interrelated. It's if you, in case you enter 11, one type of answer will get. If in case you entered greater than or equal to 18, one other type of answer you are going to get. So depends on the condition, the flow of control will go back and it will check the different types of statements. Okay, that's about the nested if. Nested if and if else if ladder, almost similar. Then switch case structure. Switch case structure is a multi-way decision making structure. There are many ways to apply the condition, and that conditions can be declared with the help of switch expression. For that switch expression, for example, switch expression. For this switch expression, we'll declare case values. Case 1 colon statements break, and then we'll declare case 2 colon statements and break. Such this way, we'll declare more number of cases, that is case n colon statements break, and finally at the end default statement is going to be get. Okay, so this is one type of syntax for declaring of switch case structure. Now the switch case structure is a iterative one type of structure where more number of cases can be declared. The more number of cases are belongs to one switch expression. Among the given more number of cases, any one case is going to be execute. Any one case is going to be execute. That is the meaning of switch case. Here example is there. Statement integer variable is equal to 18. Switch variable case 15 and case 18 and a default case. So three cases I have given here. Switch expression case 1, case 2 and a default. Two cases and one default statement. Like this we can give, or else for example void main. Here I am writing character G. Okay, printf, enter any character, then scanf %c comma int symbol G. Then here I am giving switch of G. Then here I am giving case A, case E. For all cases I am giving one statement. Case A, case E, case I, case O and case U. For the given all above cases, I am giving one statement, that is printf vowel. Okay, then break, then default, then printf consonant I am giving. Ending brace and ending brace. There are many cases. All the many cases are declared under one format. Like case A, case E, case I, case O, case U, A, E, I, O, U. I have given 5. For all that 5 case values, I am giving only one statement, that is called printf vowel. Else or default, break, default, consonant. Now if you entered any one character, that is called A or E or I or O or U among the given 5 characters, if your character is matching with this character, then the answer will be vowel. For example, I have given a character as X. Now X is not there in the list. X is not there in the case values. Case values I have given as A, E, I, O, U. Of course, A, E, I, O, U are there, but X is not there in the A, E, I, O, U case characters. Then the answer will be consonant. Clear? So this is the mechanism of declaring switch case structure, and this switch case structure can be declared for a more number of switch expressions. Okay, I gave 5 cases. Apart from that, I have given 2 statements. 5 cases, one statement for printf vowel and the second case that is for printf consonant. Then conditional operator. What will be a conditional operator? A conditional operator you can apply in the case of if else, if ladder, nested if. It is to apply different types of conditions. You can declare and work with the different types of operands. Here also one program is there. We consider question mark and colon as the conditional operators. That conditional operators you can declare without specifying any condition. Next, jumping statement. What will be a jumping statement? This is an extra. It is not there in the diagram. Jumping statement. A jumping statement is a statement that is going to execute a statement. The flow of control will jump like forward jump and backward jump. It is called unconditional blocking statement. The unconditional blocking jumping statement is called jumping statement. Here I gave three keywords. One is break, and second one continue, and third one go to. Break is first one, second one continue, and third one go to. So basically go to is called a jumping statement. Along with that go to will declare break and continue. So what will be a break? A break statement, as I told you earlier in the switch expression, cases are declared. After every case we have to give a break. That break helps us to stop the flow of control whenever condition is true. If condition is true, the flow of control is going to be break. It's going to be stop. If the condition is false, then the flow of control will go back to the go to the next statement. So break can be declared for stopping the flow of control whenever condition is true. If condition is true, the flow of control is going to be stopped. If condition is false, the flow of control will go forward to the next case. Okay, continue also same. Continue statement, to continue the statement where the flow of control, whenever you declare a break, after break, the continue statement that can be suggested to execute the statements. And then go to, as I told you earlier, go to statement is referred as the unconditional jump statement and can be used to jump from one point to another point within a function. It is basically an unconditional statement where it is used to jump from one area to another area. That is called label location. We'll say label location. Through that label location, here it is their label location. Through that label location, it is going to be jump. Okay. Of course, there are two types are there in the jump. It's not declared here, but two types are there. The two type of jumping statement is forward jump. First one forward jump and second one backward jump. Forward jump and backward jump. So it is used to run the condition statements in a forward form, that comes under forward jump. Backward jump means if the flow of control is going back and checking the same condition again and again, then we will say that it is a backward jump. Okay, so this is about the today's session. I hope you understood. This is all about the decision making statement in the C programming. Okay, thank you.